Phil Vassar here in Stagecoach, everybody.
All right.
Hello, guys.
Good to see you again.
Good to see y'all too. Really good. Beautiful out here, isn't it?
Yeah, we were reading that you were hanging out in San Diego for a couple of days. Got to do what? Well, what does Phil Vassar do when he's just hanging out?
Well, I mean, it's so pretty. You know, it's one of the greatest places in the world. So we actually had a couple of days off, and we were in Northern California and had to be back in LA. And had to do some big ASCAP Expo with a lot of Jason Mraz and Natasha Bedingfield and Stephen Bishop and Don Was. It was really kind of a cool thing, so we did all that kind of stuff. But I said, man, let's go to San Diego and hang out. Just please take me to the beach or something. So we just kind of went down, and I got to visit a couple of my buddies I hadn't seen in a long time, and catch up on my sleep and my rest, and run a little bit, which is great. I got to run on the beach, so it was really great. I love it. It's my favorite.
Now, I remember you. One of the coolest writing experiences you ever had was coming up with an idea and then phoning yourself and leaving it on your message machine.
That's true. Actually, I think I left my phone number there. Tommy's got it, I guess. But now I've got this iPhone. I can just sort of do the voice memos. But but what I usually have to do is I didn't carry a tape recorder around, so I call my answer machine at home and leave it. I'd actually play it over into the phone, sing into it. Pretty bad.
That's funny.
Is that the most unusual way you've actually had to write something, or has this technology helped you? And how long was it from the point that you recorded that and remembered you did it?
I didn't remember I did it. I just got home and I was checking my messages. I had the Orkin guy and whoever, and then hear myself singing. Went, oh yeah! So I got to write it down. And so it's kind of, I'm sort of ADD. You probably haven't figured that out at all. But
aren't all piano
I'm a little
players?
scattered. Yeah. Well, most of the piano players are very focused and and very serious and practice and all that crazy stuff.
Yeah. Not you. You're jumping on top of the piano and getting
spinning
crazy.
on it.
Yeah.
Which I do way better than play it. And no, but it's it just is that way sometimes, and you're so scattered on the road and you're all over the planet, so literally you just kind of you sort of take it when you can get it, and you write, when you have an idea, you just really have to sort of get it, and then so I go through my voicemails now and my voice messages and just kind of go through it, and I'll have a list of 25 ideas.
Wow.
So it'd be good. It's nice. Keep up that way.
Now, what happens when you translate that to live performance? Because obviously, the keyboard is your thing, right? Mm-hmm. So when you're writing, are you writing with a keyboard in mind, or
well, it depends. I do write on guitar some. I started out on guitar and drums. But yeah, I always kind of have. I go back to the piano and I'll just kind of doodle around with this idea, or I'll sing this idea into the phone, and then you can listen to it, and then I start playing what I sang, and then a lot of times I have a keyboard with me on the road. On my bus, little keyboard, and I just write on it all the time. That's where I kind of write my records, really, and it just kind of seems like that's the place. Or at home, after I put the kids to bed or something, I'll just get up, and doodle around on something.
Okay, honestly, what is Bears Can't Vote? What is this super group that I was reading?
You know what? That was just a bunch of guys at the office getting together, throw the stuff. They threw the stuff on my blog, and I'm like, "What are you?" I started getting calls. I just like, what are you talking about? And then it was a bunch of guys on April Fool's did this joke on my website. I'm like, you guys, y'all have way too much time on your hands or something. But it was really funny. I got a lot of people called me on it. Which was kind of funny. And I said, man, this would be great. Tommy Lee and Gene Simmons. I'm going, what are you talking about? And they said, well, go to your website. I said, okay, great. Because I never go to it. It's kind of funny.
Now, speaking of voting, CMT Weekly has voting going on for you right now for hottest bachelor
I think that's
country
just a
music.
joke too. I think somebody's pulling your leg on that too. Just somebody. But it's just funny. I don't know. That's kind of silly stuff.
So you're not sending out tweets trying to get votes?
No,
is that what you're saying?
No, not to get votes.
Yeah.
No, but that's just another thing.
Yeah.
We have publicists that just do silly things like that. But it's interesting.
I understand your kids are competing in sports now? And I mean, you competed in sports, so they have that competitive edge. What are they into?
Well, my daughter does track. She's 11 years old. She's one of these little smoking fast little kids that can run and jump, and both of them are. And my little one, 6, she scored 11 goals in one game in soccer, which is bizarre. I mean, she's really this freaky, smart little fast kid. But anyway, they're just fun and they're so different. My oldest one's really kind of quiet, down the middle, studies straight A's. My little one's like, wow! She comes in the room and is like, what's up, everybody? And then, anyway, so it's just fun to see them grow up and do all these things. And, just got a phone with them a little while ago. And they're just so much fun.
Any idea of when we're going to see and hear some new Phil Vassar stuff?
Well, the same week my record comes out, the label closes and pulls into another. It's just one of these. Yeah. I got label. Label screen. Anyway, it just happens that way sometimes. It's just the nature of our business. I mean, I've been in the middle of 3 of these things. Yeah. 4. This is like the third or fourth one.
Does Traveling Circus then become still part of now on Toby's label, or do you have to start over and do a whole nother?
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I'm starting to work on other stuff. I can't just not.
Yeah.
I have to write all the time. So it's hard to tell what really happens.
Yeah.
So, I think they're still trying to. The dust has to settle and. But when you're in the middle of something like that, you just finish a whole project, and basically it's just sitting there now. So I'm just like, wow. So anyway, it's all good. I love the stuff that's on that record. And, hopefully somebody will like it, or cut it or something. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, I guess, at this point. But I just always just move forward. I can't look back and go, good God, because if I did that, I'm still here. I'm 6 albums later. So I'm really lucky. People still come to our shows all the time, and we're just. Blessed, I guess, in that way. As the business changes and evolves, it really needs to, labels are falling by the wayside left and right. It's only because they were dumb. They did things completely wrong. I went to business school. That's my background, and I just always wondered in this business. I was like, why do they do it this way? Why do they spend $1 million on something they don't have to spend but $50,000 on?
Right.
Well, that's just the way we do it. Well, that's why you're closed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they're just boneheads. I never could figure it out. So anyway, as we go on, and if I ran my business like that on the road, I'd be bankrupt. I don't do that. We do it exactly the way it's supposed to be done. We try to, you have to keep it lean and mean, and you just, that's how you make money in this business, and keep things going, keep the the wheels on the bus moving. But boy, it really is odd how they do things, and then they wonder why they don't have jobs. Would you like ketchup with that? That's what a lot of them are doing right now anyway. So.
Phil, pleasure. Obviously, we're fans and have enjoyed the music for years, and having you at a $5 concert was amazing. So to have you here,
you guys have great fans, man. It's a great. When I was just down there, of course I go in wherever I went, whether I was in Old Town and wherever just because I love to kind of look around.
Yeah.
Every restaurant I went in, man, people would come up and they're like, we love you, thanks for the music, blah blah blah. So they listen to your station and they just really love their music, country music there, and you guys have great fans. And it's awesome.
You're welcome to move to town anytime.
Dude, are you kidding? I'd love to, I know me and Paisley have talked about it. He loves it. Everybody loves it there. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Phil Vassar.
That's funny.